Hello, and welcome to the Anderson System. We have 17 authors and counting. Thank you very much for visiting our channel, and please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you once again. Now let's get started. Hello, this is Adam, the host of the Anderson System, and I did a video a while back called Topomancy and Dissociative Identity Disorder. Again, I did a video a few maybe like 1 or 2 weeks back, maybe 3, called Topomancy and Dissociative Identity Disorder. And so I did that video just highlight basically different forms of plurality, because DID is just one type of plurality. Plurality is basically you and another consciousness. That's what plurality is. It's more than just one consciousness that can embody the body. And so with Topomancy, you can decide to become plural. You don't have DID, but you can decide to become plural. And so that's basically what that whole video was about. And so basically after that video, I was thinking about making a topa. I was like, well, I might as well make a topa. I might as well experiment with thought forms and how thought forms work. Because I've experimented with thought forms before, but it was never nothing concrete. It was nothing very serious. It was more like, when I created the thought form maybe a few years ago, it's more like I gave the thought form a start date and end date. And you can do it with magic, where you say you want this thought form to dissolve on a certain date or at a certain time. And so I did that with a magical intention by saying I want that thought form to dissolve in 3 weeks or 4 weeks, or I don't know how long I wanted it for. But with Topomancy, it's a little bit different, because with Topomancy, they say that when you create a topa, that is for life. It's a lifetime commitment. That's what they say in Topomancy. I'm not sure if that's true or not, because topas to me are the same thing as thought forms, really. But that's just my personal opinion. Maybe people in the Topomancy community may feel different, but that's kind of how I view it as, because since I've done thought forms before in magical circles. And so anyway, I was thinking about making a topa for my alters, so it can be like almost like a coach for them, someone to help them out, someone to encourage them, someone to give them a little pep in a step, you know. And so I figured, well, since if I can make this topa or this thought form, it will be almost like a non-traumatic thing, you know, because it won't have any trauma to it. And so since my alters have trauma, I figured I could introduce a topa to them. And so I asked them, I says, hey, we went to the inner world, we had a little meeting, we had like a kind of like a round table. I was like, okay, guys, do you want me to make a topa? And everyone's like, no, don't make a topa. We don't want a topa, because you can't get rid of it. It's like buying something you cannot get back. That's a really bad, return policy. That's basically what they were saying. They says, don't make a topa, don't do it. I don't want to deal with that crap. And so I'm like, cool. I want to make a topa. To me, I don't really care. I just want to know their opinion. And so time went on and nothing really happened. And I found out yesterday they decided to make a topa themselves. That's right. My alters created a topa themselves. And I'm thinking, what in the hell? What is going on, guys? Like a few weeks and days ago, you told me you hated topas. You don't want a topa. You don't want a stupid thought form. But now you created one. And so, yes. And how I found out was that I realized there was someone else in my head. Because I pretty much know all my headmates. I don't know every alter I have in the system. I'm pretty sure there's hidden alters that me and my therapist have not discovered yet. But I heard this other voice, which is a little bit different than all the other voices. Because I have 17 alters, which I kind of know pretty much intimately. So I know what's going on in my head. I know who's talking, because they all have a distinct voice. But this voice was different. It was kind of a different type of voice. It was very soft at first. It kind of had like it's kind of masculine but yet feminine. It's like both masculine and feminine. It's kind of like middle ground, I guess you say. It was not like a deep voice, but it was kind of like, very gentle, very loving. And I'm like, who the hell is this? And I didn't know if it was another alter that I'm discovering. I didn't know what was going on. And one of my alters, Rachel, and one of my other alters, Christina, they confessed. This is Adam. I'm sorry, but this is Skyler. I'm like, who the hell is Skyler? He's a topo. We created him. His name is Skyler. He's a mix between me and Rachel. I said, oh, so you're talking about a fusion? He went, no, it's not a fusion. Me and Christina and Rachel said, no, we're still separate people. I'm not fused with Christina. She's not fused with me. We just decided to make an Tupla with our intention, like we saw you do it back in the day. And so I'm like, holy crap. So now I have a Tupla that's created by alters. Now, I don't know anyone that has ever discovered that or dealt with that. I'm pretty sure there are people out there who may have DID and they alters created a Tupla, but I never heard of it before. And so now I have this thought form that I probably can't get rid of because they kind of like them now, living in my head. And so the question is, will Skyler front? And I don't know. I'm going to talk to Skyler more, find out more about him, more about what Skyler likes, or more about what Skyler wants to do with life, I guess. Just to, build a trust with Skyler, because he's still a foreigner to me. He lives in my head. He lives in the inner world, but he's still foreign to me. But yeah, he's a Tupla. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, this DID system has a Tupla now, created by my alters. His name is Skyler. And so if Skyler does front, I will definitely make a video of him fronting and him talking. And maybe he can explain to you what happened. And maybe we can get Rachel and Christina on the line too, because I don't know what the hell happened with that. Because at first everyone was like, no, I don't want a Tupla, no. Next you know, oh, Adam, guess what? We got a thought form now. What the hell? And so anyway, this is Adam, signing off from the Innocent System. Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you.